name's Jake Strickland. I'm a Madison County local. I do real estate, also host a podcast. The real estate company I'm with is Remax Classic. Right now we're based out of Livonia. Maybe sometime in the future we'll be somewhere else. Podcast is just a podcast about entrepreneurship, business, stuff like that. I'm 21, so I kind of started business at 18. I got into that. I was doing construction my senior year of high school. But podcast just kind of talks about the experiences in a journal, essentially, of stuff I've learned along the way. Okay. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know that anybody's best suited for real estate. I mean, it's a wild thing. It's a different thing every single day, and it changes. But I'm a naturally calm person and a natural, easygoing person. I like to think that I don't really get stressed because I don't. It's just a problem's just a problem. I'll find a solution for it. And that's kind of what real estate's about. It's just a big puzzle and putting pieces together to figure it out. Every transaction is different. Every person is different. Every client I've ever had, there's always differences. But I love them all the same. They're amazing. And I guess life in Madison County helped me do that because I wouldn't say life in Madison County, just an overall growing up type portion. I bounced through 4 different high schools. Madison County was the main one, and it was also my favorite one. But I bounced through 4 different things through 4 different years. So the growing years was extremely volatile for me. So I learned how to handle that then, and it's never really been a problem.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was, I have no clue. I no idea why I got into real estate. I just knew that if I didn't, I'd regret it. And that was kind of what I started with. I left the construction getting paid too much for an 18-year-old, and I had like $1,500 in my pocket and a truck payment. So in the beginning, the motivation was I had to make some money. I had to figure out how to eat, put food on the table. But now it's turned into something way bigger than I ever expected. And now it's, I want to show people that you can do it. Regardless if it's real estate or whatever career path you're on. I mean, it's possible. You just got to show up for yourself every single day, and then eventually it'll come to fruition. I don't even know if real estate will be my end career, but I'd like to think that it is because I love it, but I'm also an open door. I will go try anything and everything once. So if something comes across my plate, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Different every single time. Like I mentioned, every client I've ever had is different. Some people need an explanation for the finite things, and some people don't care. They just want whatever the problem is to be solved. And some people want to know exactly the step-by-step process that I took to solve that problem. And either one's fine. Naturally, I do work well with people that understand that there's some things that they don't have to understand, and that yes, it might be a problem, but tomorrow the problem's solved and it's no longer a problem. So, I mean, overall, my approach is very straightforward. I just kind of shoot you straight. But if people talk about real estate agents, I think we're ranked like top 20 least trusted industries or like professionals, which I think is pretty cool. It's like top 20 in something. Yeah, I mean, but it's true. I mean, real estate agents, we do get a bad rap, but it is because there's bad people out there. There's a lot of predatory agents. And I wouldn't say in this area, everyone I've dealt with here is pretty good. But I mean, overall, there's more predatory agents than there are good agents. And I like to think that I want to be known for being a good agent.
Yeah.
You know, there's not much that I do that's different. If somebody tells you that what they're doing is different, they're probably lying. Because real estate's very cut and dry. I mean, you sell, you help buy. It's all pretty straightforward when it comes to that aspect, but there's obviously uniqueness to every single person. Some people don't work well with other people. Some people are, like I said, very straightforward, and some people they don't know how to change that or come back on that. So I would say a unique experience in working with me is you can get 1,010 different people within a week. Like whatever you need is usually what I'm going to become, regardless of what the situation is. The potential. I mean, as long as I've been alive, which is 21 years, not that long. Madison County's been known as a bedroom community. And right now it sort of is, because there hasn't been that switch that's flipped in people's heads that's realized, oh, there's a lot of stuff here. And I think over time, that's going to change. And I'd love to be a part of that change. Not driving massive growth and kicking out people that are already here, just supporting the people that are always here. Because business is going to come, people are going to show up. And if they don't, then tax dollars go up for everybody here because affordability goes up constantly. And if there's not a commerce aspect of Madison County that's competitive for the nearby areas, then I don't see it being any good. But right now, I love it. Always love it.
What are you doing?
I got told I should be a lawyer growing up.
Did you like to argue?
All the time.
With your
I still like
parents?
to argue.
Gotcha.
Argue.
Debate?
Yeah,
A good, healthy
debate.
debate.
Debate is what I like to call it. That was just a weird way of telling me I was a bad kid. It was a very nice way. I mean, I appreciated it, but no, I wouldn't be a lawyer. I couldn't do it. There's too many rules, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd be doing, to be honest with you. I don't think about it. That's because, I mean, what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
Doing this now. Quick story about real estate is you get random things that happen. I was walking, this is a 200-acre tract. It's in Banks County, and I was walking it before my clients came to make sure it was a good property. And so far it's okay. We just got to figure a couple things out. But I walked to the very back of the property, and once I get back there, there's a copperhead. Not want to say what I did, but copperhead no longer here. I started walking back. I stumbled across a yellow jacket den, and then I ran from the very back of the property all the way to the front because I wasn't stopping to see if they were still following me. And I don't know, that's just something I love about real estate. It's just something different every day. Before you list your property, you definitely need to be able to sign the paper and say, yeah, I'll sell my house. Like if somebody came in tomorrow and bought your house within a day, you need to be okay with that. Just because there's a chance that happens. And it's one of those things, once you put your house on the market, it's up for sale. That doesn't mean that you can't change your mind. I mean, you can. But I think it's very important to, before you make any sort of step forward, whether it be buying or selling, know what you're doing, know what you're getting into, and understand that, hey, this is what I want to do. That would be my advice. Just really audit and make sure that you're good to go. I mean, it all depended on who the buyer is. I mean, if you're cash, great. But if you're getting a loan, which more than likely that's what it is, always find a realtor first, preferably me. But I would obviously just talk to them first. They'll be able to walk you through what the home buying process looks like if you've never done it. And then for me, my next step is say, hey, here's a list of lenders. I like to give 3. Have a conversation with them. Figure out exactly what you're okay with monthly payment wise. The lenders that I work with, just because I like the way that they do it, is they start with a monthly payment. They figure out what exactly you're going to be comfortable with, and a lot of times they take off like 100 to 200 because there's things that get lost. So then they take that number and then they just kind of work backwards into figuring out what exactly price range you're going to be in, down payment, stuff like that. Now that's a side that I don't know anything about, and I don't want to know anything about because I trust them to know that.
They're the expert.
Exactly. They're the expert of their field, I'm the expert of mine, and I don't like to step too far into theirs. I just kind of say, hey, talk to them, figure out exactly what they want to do there. And whenever you get a number, price point, at that point, then we start identifying what you're looking for in property. I would say yes, but I don't have anything to base it off of. This is where I've been. So I don't know what the big market really looks like in that term. I would like to think that they're close with the people that they work with, but you never know. But no, I'm very close with all the people that I work with, all the attorneys, all the lenders, and they're good too. I mean, they're great to work with. Some are better, some are obviously better than others, but in my opinion, I think being in real estate, you're kind of a middleman for everything. Whether it be getting information to the attorney or to the lender, home inspection, just all these different things. You're basically a middleman for everything. And I'm very grateful that in this area, everybody I work with, very, very easy to work with. So yes, I guess it does make it a little easier. I mean, I'm a little different when I do my goals. So I do have like the 5-year and the 10-year goals. Like I have an idea of where I want to be at, but I don't really have those. I mean, my goal is to get better every day.
That's
I
right.
just want to be better than I was yesterday. And where that puts me at in 5 years, I don't know. But this year I will be getting my broker's license. Coming up. I think it's like in about a month or two. I'll have that. I'd like to grow the podcast as big as I can get it. Help as many people as possible. But I mean, overall, there's nothing that I can put up. There's nothing tangible that I want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years. It's more or less just, I guess, my goal is to not miss an opportunity for the next 10 years. I guess that's the goal. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, pretty much anywhere there's any sort of online platform. You can call in our office and ask for us, or ask for me. But I mean, if you wanted to like call my 706-224-3074, that's my mobile number. Or you can go online. I've got a couple different websites. My real estate one is stricklandsoldit.com. All my stuff is there. And then jake-strickland.com is jake-strickland.com is my personal website, and that has everything linked there. But yeah, pretty findable. You just look me up, you'll find a way.
You stream the podcast on what platforms?
Everywhere a podcast is at, it's there.